Let's talk about my 2026 personal ring bound system. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am really excited about this video. 2026 is almost here, and this is a time where everybody starts sharing what they're using, their planner ecosystems, their journal ecosystems, how to journal, things like that. So I wanted to kind of share my video. I'm still waiting on the Sterling Ink daily inserts, so you are only going to be seeing the monthly and the weekly inserts for right now, but the daily inserts will be arriving, and I do have a plan for those. So I really kind of wanted to make sure I had an idea of what I needed, what was needed, and then I went ahead and kind of ordered what was necessary. In addition to that, I did order a Faded Chronicle book-bound planner in September. I'm still waiting for my planner to get here, so I will check in with her in terms of the US distributor and see where that's going. I did receive like a shipment update, so I know they usually print the stickers and then they start packing orders, and they have a lot of orders to pack, so not so worried about that. Anyway, so I'm going to be using the Cloth and Paper personal ring bound system. Now, they did have an amazing Black Friday sale, but I went ahead and just kind of purchased this during another sample sale, and I've been using her ever since. Honestly, if I really wanted to get another color, I would, but right now I'm really just happy with this system. This is black. It goes in my purse. My purse is black, so it kind of matches my whole vibe. And then usually during like the winter fall months, I have like a beige canvas tote, so I use that because sometimes I switch it around. But this is pretty much the nuts and bolts of my system. This is a Rosie Paperterie vellum dashboard. I love her vellum dashboards. I do want to order more dashboards, but I really just kind of wanted to start setting up my 2026 planner, because when my 2-week break comes for Christmas, I just really want to focus on being present and just relaxing and not worrying about setting up anything, even though that is an exciting time. But I just kind of want to be in the moment. So I also have this inbox from Rosie Paperterie. I really love her vellum. It's thick vellum, and that's what I love. This is from Sasavi. It was a freebie. And here goes the first look. This is the 2026 year overview, and this is from Sterling Ink. And you can hear the thickness of the paper. I just want you to hear that sound so you know how thick it is. And this is in the personal size, and it's giving you a good look. It's not exactly a white color, but it is a nice cream white color. So we have that, and then the grid in the back in case I wanted to write down notes. Then we have this month section, and then I have my monthly. What I love about her system is that she does provide a dashboard. So if you don't want to buy a dashboard, it already comes with it. It's very, very simple. It says monthly and year 2026, yearly tracker, quarterly, and monthly. And I really decided to stick all of these together. So this is what the yearly tracker looks like. And you could pretty much track whatever you want. So it's really up to you. And it has number 1, it has number 2, and it has number 3. I guess the 3 things you would like to track according to the squares here. So it's up to you. Like if I want to do reading, or if I want to do workouts, or if I wanted to do taking my vitamins, drinking water, things like that. It really is endless, the possibilities that you have here. And I'm going to show you a quarterly, what it looks like. This is the quarterly page. It has priorities, and then it has January, February, March. So basically the 3 months that you're looking at in that current quarterly. And then I'm going to put these back here. And then we have the tracking system here. So again, you can definitely do whatever it is that you want to do with the tracking system. Now, I think it kind of would have been better if there was an extra box on top, so we could either code it or write something in these tracking systems, because you don't necessarily know what's being tracked. You have the days here. So pretty much this is something like if somebody's sick or it's a payday, this is what I would use it for. because I don't see how you can track or graph anything. There's no specific room for that in this. So definitely using it for pay days, sick days, hospital visits, doctor visits, and things like that, reminders. So these are all the quarterlies. I'm going to show you a current monthly, and of course I have a mixture of everything because this is my personal planner. So I have my parents' dentist appointment, my dad's appointment, work tasks that are due. I just put work tasks. I don't need to share exactly what it is. Then I have to set up my mom's appointment, and then anything really important goes on the bottom. I am not really using stickers. I'm not using highlights. I'm keeping it very simple because that's how my system needs to be. As more time progresses, I notice that with my parents, especially with my mom, I keep her on a schedule of going to the bathroom. So every hour I'm getting up and having her go to the bathroom, and just I do things in a certain routine. And usually the morning routine takes 3 hours. Lunch routine takes about 2 hours or an hour if it's already prepped. And then dinner is 2 hours as well. And then they have their nighttime routine or sundowning, and some days can be a little more challenging than others. So this is what a monthly looks like. I'm just going to pull out one that doesn't have any writing, and you could see it up close. And the boxes go all the way down, but you also have room on the sides here and on the bottom for whatever it is that you want. So if you want to track something monthly, or you want to write down the books that you're reading for that month or any bills due, you can definitely do that. So this goes all the way to, let me see, we have November, we have January, and then there's a note. So it does go until January 2027, and then there's 2 kind of grid note pages here that you could utilize for whatever it is that you want. Then the weeklies. This is what I love about the weeklies. The weeklies definitely remind me of the Noti listy kind of format. And Noti is a Japanese brand planner. This is the weekly. Again, I love that she has her own dashboards. This is thick cardboard. I don't know if I mentioned it with the monthly, but very thick. And then I'm going to show you a weekly. Her weekly starts exactly the last week of December. I know some people want to start planning like the very beginning of December, but she starts in the last week. So this is what I mean. On the top here, you have anything that you may want to put here, like anything important. Then you can either use this going straight across, horizontal, or vertical, because you have right here, I don't know if you could see that, but these are actual times. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, and it goes all the way till 12 a.m. So you can either use it vertically or horizontally, and it gives you that option on both sides. There is the time on both sides here. I'm going to show you on this side. This side has it on both sides, on the left and the right. Again, any top task to look for, and then you could either use it horizontally or vertically. This is so functional, and this is really something that I have never seen any other planner brand use. The option of actually either doing it horizontally or vertically, or maybe one week you need a horizontal, the other week you need a vertical. It gives you that option. And the reason I got the Faded Chronicle bookbound planner is because it gives you horizontal and vertical, because I need an overview of the week horizontally, but there are tasks that I need timed, like work tasks or specific work for specific clients that I need to do at certain hours. That's what I need to track. And then, of course, anything to do with my parents, like taking my mom to the bathroom, which would be BR, basically, every hour. And then I would have to highlight whether she went or not, which is why I'm using less highlighters, because my highlighters are becoming more functional in terms of what they mean. So this is what the layout looks like. It is such a good layout, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so you could see. So this gives you a very good look of what it exactly looks like. And what I love is that it gives you options. I think flexibility is really important. Real life scenario. So I basically had to stop filming because my mom had a bathroom accident, And here we are nearly an hour later. Life of a caregiver, I'm telling you, it amazes me. Okay, so these are the weeklies. And again, the weeklies, I believe, go till January. I only have it for the first 3 months because obviously the dailies are going to go here and it's going to be 1 month at a time. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to keep a track of my schedule, what happened that day, and then whatever I want to archive will go into that Faded Chronicle bookbound planner as an archive. Then I have some notes here, some important dates from 2025. So I'm just going to kind of skip over that. Meeting notes for work, project notes for work, important information here. And then I have my finance log. I'm going to start this off strong. Hopefully in January, I kind of fell off. And that is okay. It happens. Then I have a notebook here. This is just a brain dump notebook. I could even start using it now. Anything that comes to mind, if I'm sitting on the couch and I'm reading my book or anything like that, that's going to be here. And then the pen that I will be using is the Micron, I believe. No, it's not the Micron. It's the Frixion. Why did I say Micron? It's the Pilot Friction pen. It's an erasable pen. It's not as dark as you would say a ballpoint pen, but that's okay because being that these are inserts and you only get like one stack, I can either put a line through it or erase it. This is just great because I can erase it. If it's something more set in stone and I feel comfortable, I will use this pen, but it fits so perfectly into my personal rings planner that this is what she is looking like. So that is my complete setup for my personal rings planner. I am waiting on the Sterling Ink daily inserts. When they get here, I will kind of show you in another video and also be sharing like some inserts and pages on Instagram. So if you are not following me, you could follow me there at The Minimal Her. And then this is going so strong. I absolutely love this little planner. Like, she is like my pocket desk planner that I have just to write down and scribble notes, or like if I need to write down any type of information ahead of time. This is pretty much where it goes. This is like what I call my rough draft planner. And I like it because it's like a happy place for me, and it's completely all right. There's like, you know, there's weekly pages, but it gives you enough room each day to write anything important, a to-do list, anything like that. We are still going strong. This planner does not start till January though, so all my appointments are here. Any December appointments are here. And then I kind of transfer this information over to my personal rings planner because that's the one that I will take because it has the daily pages. I will take that and take it with me to doctor's appointments, and that's where I can write down notes on the daily pages, which is why, you know, this one is just basically when they give me a call and I'm at my desk, I literally scribble down whatever it is that we're talking about, write the notes, things like that. And then I also kind of use this as like an idea dump where things I want to make list of, things I need to track, any trackers. So this is giving me like a whole bunch of ideas, and I just kind of play around with the layouts here, and then I could kind of implement that in my personal rings planner and in my bookbound planner. But that is my current 2026 personal ring bound planner setup, and that's what I'm using. Super excited about that. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, bye bye.